Hello everybody, how are we all? Hello to Tate Abraham, Lee Jan, Jacob Sivertson, Sander Moore, Ben. April 042404 saw all the Gowites and just had to click. Yup, Gowite bias. Astrocat, Titan RT, Legged Black, Daniel Callahan, hello. My microphone is on, isn't it? Yes. Okay, good stuff. Hello, Vulcan, Ghosty, Adam Henderson, Bart Narden. Yes, that is a lot of tabs. That should not be open on there. Let's take that over there. That's better. So a bit of behind-the-scenes footage there. That was quite packing extra value into the stream there. I'm going to make a weapon of sorts, such as a cruise missile with stock parts. Maybe some other time. This is more of a mailbag stream, though. A bit in the same vein as the Albatross. Yeah, Ben's Monster Craft, which was the thumbnail pick for today. Let's get this. Yeah, it's again a bit of a mad dash with the baby and having to sort out kitchen, and my wife's still got to do most of the stuff, but the little baby is having a whale of a time helping Mummy sort out one of the beds, because apparently just being surrounded by all that softness is the funnest and funniest thing in the world. Bless him. I got 2 euros, thanks Smith, you know why. Orbital Muffin, hello to you. 6 craft, you did send me 6 crafts before the stream started. I'm just going to bring up the Discord, check, see if anyone has sent me any craft and that. Nope. Email's good. Okay. Oh, I need to switch back to this live stream window. Thanks, Smith. You know why. Oh, bless your leg. But thank you very much for the 2 euros. Yes, Super Chat is enabled. There are also the PayPal and Patreon links in the description if anyone wants to help support the channel. My God, it is warm in here. I have the window open. So hopefully things will cool down a little bit. I will need... Hey, there's statistics screen. Oh God, that's lots of tabs. Yeah. Yeah. Playing the Fallout games, you play them if it's not on your list already. Fallout 4 was on offer. I'm just sort of trying to work out sort of how to spend my pennies at the moment. I've not noticed that before. Well, it has been raining all day here. It's been actually freezing. Basically the opposite here in Arbroath on the east coast of Scotland. It's kind of chilly. Well, hello to you to Arbroath, the land of my forefathers. And that wasn't a very good Scottish accent. I can do better than that. Let's try a bit of Glaswegian. The land of my forefathers. That's better. Yes, so what was I doing? I'll need to get my headphones on. Got a bit of crap on them. Yeah. Right. Okay. How's the sound balance for everybody? Only spend them on stream sustenance, knock off Fanta. I had real Fanta. I think last stream I had real Fanta. I've still got an empty bottle here down by the side. Fanta Raspberry. Not sponsoring me, but if you want to get in touch, you know. Humidity, by the way. Demo man from Team Fortress 2. It's Scottish. Aye. Good stuff. Good. I mean, we haven't started any of the fights yet, so that's not really, really much of an indication. Okay, form an orderly queue. Who would like their craft to go up against one with 8 Gowite cannons? Oh, well, thank you very much, Ghosty, for the £2. Very generous. So, yes. Me, I was hoping you'd say that, actually, Titan. Which craft do you want to put up against it? Me, me, me. Me, sir. Me, me, me. Ooh, ooh. Me, me, me. Ooh, me, sir. Me. Yeah. Okay. Titan gets the honours. Arcs 64. Would there be any way to send a craft to you on Xbox? I have no idea. Right, so we're going to have the 2v2. By the way, patrons also get a little patron Kerbals. I don't know what Patreon's been doing recently. It seems to have upped the sales tax on its stuff to 50%, which seems a bit weird. It remembers to put AI modules on them this time. Good stuff. Some A10 Pokeball. Which one was your A10 Pokeball? Was that the meme wheel? Who did was it you that sent me the meme wheel? Where do we want to put you about there? It's not sales tax. Did you receive my 6? I did receive your 6 craft files. Go on, fire the guns. That's got full brakes on. Okay, don't go over 110 parts or 20 stages simulator. The meme wheel was gags. Oh yeah, the meme wheel was gags. I just want to find my reverb. I don't know. I must have missed that. Right. Yes. So that's what am I doing? I just used the. I've been recording more of the midweek series, which is going to replace Skyrim in the schedule. And of course, you play a game for a couple of hours and then go to play another game, and it's like, oh god, I've forgotten how all the controls are different. It'd be really useful if they could all just agree on something common. What was it doing? We need another Arc 64, don't we? There was a great article on the XKCD What If section about could you go to space using only a gun, and I think one of the examples they did use was the GAU 8. I want to look that up now. I'm going to have to put that in chat. I have mouse pointer precision turned on. No, I have to relearn my mouse. Oops. There's the link. And okay, Titan. I'm going to just stick your Lecken in there. It was the Lecken 32 I got sent today. Yeah. Flying on recall. Damn. Fun fact, the A10, they had to angle the 2 degrees so it would not slow down too much. How can you play on 2 frames a second while I can barely play 30? Oh, sod it. Yeah, you're fine there. Because it's a ground attack plane. here. Did you do slightly lower, slightly lower? Not too much lower, otherwise we'll miss it. There's a slight size difference between the two I'm noticing here. Pointy, 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 pointy. Yeah, pointy. They do look gorgeous. They do look absolutely cracking. Right, anyway, yes. Let's get rid of you, turn you on. Oh, Heartbleed mode's been on. Oh, balls, did I forget to turn that off? I'm hoping that hasn't affected things too much. Not too bad. Balls. Yeah, we'll leave battle damage on for this one. So it's playing down that much. Hold on, do some research on my favourite airplane for you guys. The sustained recoil on the A10's main gun is roughly equivalent to full throttle on one of its engines. That's something I found out after I posted my A10 video. Yes. Quick save and start the competition. Look at the extra weight on that thing. It's just... That's what happens when you put 8 GAU8s on something. It's like, oh, I'd like to turn and take off, but I can't. I want to see how well these things turn. Yeah, spectacular as always. I mean, I know how well the ARC 64s turn because I had to get it up and take it off and maneuver it and get a decent shot for the thumbnail image. That's a lot of missiles coming in, but yeah, the Lekins having to brake low themselves. Ghosty Kerman siding. Oh, one of the arcs is gone. Eight GAU8s did hit one of the Lekins, but oh my god, the Lekin. Which one did it hit? You just can't... It did hit one of these things. I can't see which one it was. I'm not seeing any missing control surfaces or anything like that. Oh, is it slightly more than one of the things on the full power? It's like every bee in the world at once. Right, revert flight to spaceplane hangar. The Lekin, beautiful as always. But I'm not finished with this thing, so steak. Against, let's say, less mobile craft, it does very well. That's exactly because I can't leave it at that. For a craft with 8 GAU8s, it needs more guns. as an alternative air braking system, it's probably quite effective. So like 15. Oh, you could what, move them ever so slightly apart from each other, just so you just. Just buckshot the sky. Does anyone else's KSP take 6 minutes to load? Mine used to before I cut down on all the mods. Let's get another one of these things. And back up to the top of the list. Turn on the brakes as a house on the ground detonates. That too. Let's put it against something, I wouldn't say easy, but not out of this world either. That's the point. If you've got, depends on SSD, whether you've got an SSD or HDD. Let's get the most up-to-date version of my cyclones involved. I say the most up-to-date version. These haven't been updated in ages. Which reminds me, I need to make a replacement for my cyclone. Would anybody be interested in either taking the place of one of the first plays or one of the mailbags? I just spent... I did a stream where I just made that craft. How does that sound to people? And that can shout at me for doing it wrong. And Titan RT and... well, quite a few of my subscribers actually. Okay. I'm trying to aim this so it's a challenge, but not too much of a challenge, if you get me. Because we all know what we want to see. And that's 8Go8's ripped something to shreds. But, you know, we don't want it to be too easy. What are you doing? Yeah, these could do with an update. Although those were superseded by my Red Hawks, so... just needs a touch-up. Come around, a couple more AMRAMs at you. Just the one. We are set up for 2 per target, aren't we? Ion coming. Wow, just narrowly misses something there. Goes in for the sidewinders. Oh, peppering the Arxes. The Arxes. Josh Kerman coming around, trying to get a shot off. Being chased. That was very, very close. The other Cyclone now in a bit of trouble. Surely a sitting duck. Please be a sitting duck. That's what we want. Oh, the other Cyclone's gone as well. I didn't see that. Oh, never mind. What we saw was glorious nonetheless. God, red uranium. Stream you building it on the disk. Yeah, I could do. And the ARC 64s fly back. Resume their orbiting of the KSC. What default altitude are these things set for? Is that the autopilot there? Just 3175. Fair enough. So what have we seen so far? The ARC 64 and the Lecken 32. Depends in the hangar or on the runway lot. I can instruct you through the streaming. I think. And not having to type is nice. I should learn how to make a proper video now. Titan is instructing me. Maybe I make a tuning. You can do. I'm willing to. I'm always willing to. If you need to ask questions about making a video like this, then I'm willing to give advice. Or maybe you might want to go to someone good. I don't know. Up to you, really. I had a special request because I have an aircraft by Steek and one from Bard-Nard, and Steek requested that I put his craft up against Bard-Nard, and so that's what we're going to do. Oh god, it's one of these ones that begins with an E. Sorry, begins with an F, so that's going to be me trying to find it for about half an hour. I believe that is it. Yeah, that's the only F4E in here. Self in trouble, I hold you by that word. So this is, yeah, this is Steek's go at an F4E Phantom. Let's just check the tonnage on this. Structural fuselage. Okay, I was worried there for a second it would have too much fuel in it, but looks okay. So where do we get to? Ion Kerman, so Legolat Kerman is in the seat for this one. Have you made a working VTOL? I do have a working VTOL. Finally, the talcum powder of civil war. I don't think it'll live up to the Marvel Cinematic Universe version, but we can give it a go. I do have a working VTOL. It's my Stormhawk. I can whip it out and let you have a look at it if you want me to. I don't want to spawn, do I? I want to move this one. Sounds so absolutely wrong. Whip it out, point the nozzle down and see how much blast we get. Legolat Kerman, so Steek Kerman for this one. I have two already, a Harrier and a Harpy. I don't need to place this so precisely. This isn't a fighter subscriber video. I don't need to do this. Best quote in weeks. What's Bard-Nard? The Mikoyan. Mikoyan Gurovich. So that's down to the end of the list, so Ghosty gets in this one. Oh, I see. 2 replica craft, so it's the US versus Russia. Again, I'm still placing these really precisely. I don't know if you've tried mid-air refueling. It doesn't even have to be legit. Just try to dock an airplane to a bigger plane mid-air. I have tried to... Well, I did an airborne aircraft carrier video not that long ago. And now I've got something flying around my room that's come through the window. Never mind. So yeah, oh crap, hang on. I didn't plug one of my lights in for power. I don't want that to run out during the stream. There we go. My apologies. Where did we get down to, Josh Kerman? I think Stock Manny's no bid on that. Yeah, so I haven't actually tried the mid-air refueling mod, but just trying to dock 2 craft in the air, that was horrific. Yeah, there we go. Battle damage on. Let's start the competition. What's this? Oh, random beam just to make it look like an air-to-air refueling probe. I see. Right, let's try that again. That one's out right now, so unfortunately you're stuck with me again. Fair enough. Stop. That bug just wants to play Kerbal. Hands off the controls. So that was interesting. "15 concurrent viewers, 9 likes. Thank you very much for everybody there. Excuse me, slow a sec. You have to put the gear down. Oh yes. Like I have to do with all the craft I'm sent. We'll try that one more time, shall we? So far, 14 likes. Thank you very much for that. Everyone helps. It wasn't us flying insect, it was the Kraken. It's come. That won't buff out. Oh, Christ. I love craft like that just will not. Whichever way you fall, I'm just going to leave you like that. So that one falls forward. That one doesn't. That's interesting. Right, okay, let's resave this. and not touch anything else. Gain altitude 800 meters. You're going to need a little bit of a hand there. You're not pulling your gear in of your own volition, so I'm going to have to do that for you. It's still saying they're landed. Oh, screw it. Right. You want something done properly, you just have to do it yourself. Anyway, let's not beat our heads against the desks in frustration at all the bugs. Let's just enjoy the dogfight. Josh Kerman trying to bring his guns to bear on the Mikoyan. The F4E Phantom extending, gone. Right. Come here. Why? 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 And this one, they're both still Oh, thank God for that. Oh, I thought we were going to be here all night. Ghosty Kerman in a bit of trouble. Ghosty Kerman has his engine shut off. Shut off? I was about to say shot off, but I suppose both are accurate. Gliding there as the F4 comes in and gets a hand-to-hand hit. That was kind of pointless. Oh, for goodness sake, do I have to do this myself? Right. They're both still extending. Anybody? These are the problem I play. Not sure how I'm going to replicate this. Yeah, okay. You're kind of... I think in a second you will actually be able to legitimately count as landed. There you go. Oh, Jesus. Okay, modules. Let's finish this. Oh, the other one is actually engaging now. And you're back to extending, aren't you? Come here. Okay. Was that another hand-to-hand kill? Oh, now it's engaging. Let's just switch the teams on these things. Right. Well, that's that over with. I'll see you later, April. Thank you for coming along. And thank you for the kind words. When you said the craft, I sent you blah, 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 blah. POV, you're a sniper main TF2. Put the landing gear down in the hangar. It kind of worked eventually. Oh, by the way, if anybody does have some craft to send in, we are looking a little bit thin on the ground at the moment, so feel free. What do we have left? I've been sent in a bunch of craft by Sandemer, as he's just as he has just pointed out in the chat. 14 likes. Looking good. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh God, that was painful. Was that it? It was just the fact that the landing gear hadn't been put down. Gwendolyn Britton McDade. Hello to you, Jacob Sivertson. I think I've said hello to you. I'm a newbie. 15 likes. I still only show 14. You need to get your craft files. You need to find your spaceplane hangar. Disk, program files, Steam, blah 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 blah. Spaceplane hangar. Find the .craft file. You know, yeah, just chuck that at me at in the Discord or oh. This one is far more mobile. We have already received one from Ben. Thank you very much for that. I think someone outside is doing barbecue. I mean, I've already eaten today, but that does smell good. This is just making the landing gear all stock. The stock landing gear are a lot more, a lot better behaved generally. So Sandemer has sent me 6 craft. Traditionally, I limit the amount of craft each person gets to 2. We'll try and make sure everyone has 1 each to start with. So I am going to go up here. Contains locked or invalid parts. NFX antenna phased single 3. What? So won't be looking at those ones today. Let's take a look at this one. So this comes to us from Sandomur. This is little like early jet fighter. Nice, but it using the Tigers and the Brownings. 16 likes. I forgot that they have near future exploration antennas. Is that for aesthetic purposes? I'm not sure why that would be needed on a why that would be needed on a fighter jet. Does this thing have weaponry? And what about the F1? I can find 2 of these that are similar. Ooh. I kind of like the look of that. It's 260. The AP cockpits don't include antennae. Ah, I see. Long boy. And the engine pointed down as well. I do like the look of the F3. Do I have anything that would be suitable to go up against that? Not sure that's really in keeping with it. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to take the missiles off of this, and we're just going to do a gun battle between the 2 things. Let's where's the Browning? Couple of Browning 50 cals. Get rid of you. Okay, let's take ourselves back to the sort of like that immediate post-war period. Oh God, who was it this time? I think it was Ion's turn. Ghosty Josh. Then we did a 3rd fight. I think that was Ion. I think it's actually Legged Lack's turn. Might have got that wrong. Whenever you want. I mean, assuming. Should have enough time to fit them both in. Yeah, been a little light on the ground at the moment. I think probably sooner rather than later. Sander. Let's see what we've got here. I don't know why I'm humming Flight of the Valkyries. Well, you might want to stick around for a second just so we can see what the result of this fight is. Leg of Lack, Steak. Iron asked for a spot for a singularity, so there's an idea. Yeah, we can take another look at his singularity. He hasn't sent me in a an improved version, has he? And I got to go myself in a bit. Well, good to see you, Luna. Yeah, I'll see what I can do about getting the Project Singularity in here. Make a note of that. He hasn't sent me a new version. It's the same one. It's the same one he sent me previously, I assume. Right. So now we want to go to E. Look for the X stand. No, the X stand F3. And up to Ghosty Carman. How are we doing for time? Did you get my craft? I have, yes. But as I said, not drowning in the craft this week, so I think I am going to have to pace myself a little bit. So I think a couple of these craft might have to face off against some of my own, which wouldn't be a bad thing to be honest. Up and up and up we go. What mod are you using to place the air? Hello, Scarblex. This is Vessel Mover. And Josh Kerman. It is a ridiculously handy mod. Really should use the H button more to place these craft. Who is it that was having a real go at me not that long ago because this doesn't have an autopilot? If you like stuff for a new craft, give me a second. When the wing is flat against the runway, then it spontaneously combusts. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, let's not muck about. Let's just stick one of those on there. No, that's the wrong craft, isn't it? So what I want is... Let's just scroll down. Because that one had the autopilot. It was the X stand that didn't. I'm just going to save that as is. Okay. Yes, abort the launch. We do not want to do things that way. I sent you something stupid. Like deadly stupid, or just plain stupid? Oh, need to bring that back up. Make my fighter legal. You don't need to worry about the fighter subscriber rules for the mailbag stream. Just you know, it literally is just send in whatever you like. This is just us pissing about. So just send me whatever. Let you resend that. Ooh. It's not battle tested. We've not had a lot of luck with the bugs this stream. It has been a bit bug central. I mean, not just the actual flying insect that was in the room, but also oh, it's fine. Okay, it ain't battle tested. Yeah, but Legalax tends to send me stuff that, you know, quote, isn't battle tested, and it tends to mop the floor with everything. So, you know, there's that. 16 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Going back to the idea of making a craft stream, would people rather it replaced a mailbag or first plays? I think most people probably prefer it replaced a first plays, to be honest. That would be my guess. But I think maybe in the future, if I have another mailbag stream, it looks like it is a little sparsely populated, I might just jump in and do the designer fighter thing anyway. So we'll have to look at that. Never actually left the hangar. Right. Okay. We're all good. I think we're all good. Quick save it just in case something isn't good. This is going to be a gun battle, so let's close that distance. Both craft kind of off at about the same moment. You're going to want a little bit of help to get up to altitude. I think both of you are. Competition starting already. Sandemer comes around. The Super Maidens already trying to line up their shots. Ghosty Kerman. Everybody with the Brownings. Should be everybody with the Brownings. Gunfire flying back and forth. Ghosty Kerman doesn't seem keen to fire. Josh Kerman did a little bit. This isn't... I'm not sure that's a good idea to have this on for pitch. Something's in trouble there. Ghosty Kerman, I think, is having to avoid. I don't think it's a good idea to have that on for pitch. I think you need a little bit of... Oh! Oh, and both of them go at the same time. Just as I'm trying to tweak them. A little bit of smoke from the super. I'm going to see if I can actually do that again, but tweak those a little bit on the thing. Mailbag is from first place. Feel a little less pressured because Smith really likes to feature all crafty. That's true. Oh no, that was a ramming. Huh. I've just received a message on the Discord from someone called Concerning Source. If Concerning Source is in the chat, please make yourself known. I'm going to up the authority on those, because these things need a bit more turning power. And altitude, I think we can take this down to 225 is probably better. 175 probably even better still. Yep. Let's give that another go. Okay. Start the competition once again. Yeah, Pacific, you are Concerning Source, and I've just received more from Steak. Huh. Let's get you climbing a bit harder as well. Yeah, they got a bit more ability to turn now. I did think the centre of mass and centre of lift were a little far apart, but I mean, given the wing area, yeah, Ghosty Kerman now trying to get some guns away. It's an interesting era, this, because as I was saying earlier, it kind of does remind me of that immediate post-war period for some of these craft. I mean, look at the engine on that thing. Yeah, I think this one's got a better balance of the... Oh, it's a joust! Better balance of the centre of mass, centre of lift. A little wobbly in the roll there. It comes about nicely. The other Super Maiden... Oh! Gets a hit. Gets even more of a hit. Josh Kerman keeps going. No collision this time. Oh! And the other egg stand... Seems still able to go. No. Speak too soon. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So that was the X stand F3. Let's have a look at what we've got here, what people have sent me. And Steak has sent me some more stuff. Oh, nope. Just download both of those. No, not you. Just check you are okay for me to adjust the version numbers. Oh yeah, 5 subscribers nearly over. I can update my KSP again, can't I? Once that's done, so I can stop having to just manually edit all the craft files to make them work. I've forgotten who made the Super Maiden, but it is a nice craft. Anyway, no revert flight. Let's bring up the live chat window again. The fight begins once again. Check the nose cone on mine. Oh, do I even want to? Oh God. So let's take a look at Adam Henderson. I think he's next in the queue, and then we'll try and find a suitable craft for him to pit him against. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a lifesaver. Bloody search bar. I kept saying I really hope they sort out the UI for KSP2, because this is... I mean, it does the job, but it doesn't do it quickly. We've been going over an hour, so it's time for... I always remember the first time I sent a Lecken into a stream. Did it do what the most of your Leckens normally do and wipe the floor with everything else? I can't remember now. But yeah, what was I saying? Yep, first hour is gone, so I'm going to rattle the tin again. Thank you very much to Ghosty and to Legalak for your super chats. If anyone else does want to help support the channel, then super chat is on, and there's also PayPal and Patreon links in the description if you fancy it. So, Adam, you have sent me 2 things. We'll start with the F302. Ooh. There's a bit of lag. 156 parts. Where's that cockpit? Attack helicopter cockpit. Very interested to see where the centre of mass and centre of lift is on these. It's a procedural wing. Huh. How many wings are clipped together? The lift was a bit far forward. Yeah, procedural wings can be a bit buggy when I load them in. So that's further forward than it should be. We'll deal with that in a bit. I'm just going to take a look at the other things I've been sent now. I am so curious. What has Legalak sent me now? Check the nose. on, that's saying the lift is in front of the... I'm assuming that's going to be fine, because it's one of those ones, because occasionally this doesn't read right in the spaceplane hangar. But I just want to double check that this does fly okay, Legged Lack. But Adam, you're saying your F20 F302 was actually was as intended. I fixed it by clipping wings into the back. Ah, I see. That's just the calculate. It's where it's supposed to be. Good stuff. Let's fight these two. Is that actually, if this is just one of Lecken's craft, if this is just one of Lecken's craft that has been Legged Lacked, that might not be as fair as all that. What do we think? Do we want to give this one a go, or should I... let's take a look at one of the other ones I've been sent. There's my little hawk moth attack helicopter. Oh, this looks quite nice. Very reminiscent of my own Cyclone. That's some meaty control surfaces on there. Legged Lack's planes get leckened. I think we'll try the Hawk Mark III against the F302. So we're down to Steek to captain this one, I think. More turn. Yeah, I don't think this is going to have any problem actually moving its nose. The center of, actually, if you've got that much control surface, actually having that much stability with the center of lift and center of mass is probably a good thing. My plane is going to die. We've had some surprises. We have had some surprises. I just. The other craft is essentially a collaboration between Lecken and between Legged Lack and Titan RT. So yeah, somebody's going to die facing that. But I think I know who I want to put it up against. As Will, hello to you. You're on a super maneuverable aircraft. Fantastic stuff. Sometimes, rarely, you can survive Legged Lack. Nice. So it was the F302. And another one there. neck and neck. The two have merged and become one entity. God help us all. Yeah, these are quite part heavy, aren't they, these things? It shouldn't matter, you know, with the processor I've got and everything and the RAM, but yeah, oh yeah, cryptocurrency's going back up, so nobody's getting a graphics card for the next year or two. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. What did everybody think of the Find a Subscriber episode today? In case anybody's wondering, I have actually recorded, rendered, uploaded, and scheduled the final heat. So I do know how the final table looks. If you name a drone like that, just let me tell you I got a particular set of skills and I'm not afraid to use them. Sometimes more parts isn't necessarily better. This is making me worried if my team stays in the finale. The competition is really stiff this year. It's the highest. It's the toughest. It's the most capable lineup I've ever put in, and yet the highest scoring. I mean, even the lowest score was a 5, which is, you know, I think previously it's been like 0 or 1 or 3 or something. I'm just going to double check we have quick save disk. I'm very interested to see how both these craft fly. I want this back up to 10,000, start the competition. A little bit wobbly. Deploys the ladder. Good stuff. Do we just leave it like that? Oh, sodding hell, forgot to put them on different teams. Okay, fixed. So there seems to be a little bit of stability issue with those. I'm just interested to see how these things turn. Is this team on the planet? I forgot I put that on there. Right. He who watches. Oh, that's... yes. This is what I base my craft on. Ooh, nice. Average flying win. I won, technically. It didn't happen in the tests. Yeah, it's those procedural wings, they're a bugger. I mean, they took off okay. They were flying okay. Let's switch the teams. resave it. I'm just going to keep an eye on these things, see what happens. No, stop it, don't do that. You can see there's a little bit of shake there. No, yeah, it's not too good in the roll. I would be tempted, if I can actually get a hold of this, to take these off of the roll. If you fire a missile, I will die. I have no chaff. This plane is quite a bit better than this one. I wish I could still get up against you and make me learn quicker. If you get crushed, you learn nothing. Yes. I only tested it against Sidewind. Yeah, chaff's normally a good idea. I don't know. As I said, procedural wings really are a pain in the backside. They can be so temperamental. I don't know if it's my version. It might be my version of procedural wings. I'm going to make a note of that, actually. Just make doubly sure I've updated it. So we want to see if my craft stand even a bit of a chance. Maybe if I catch one of your streams. Latest P-Wing seems okay. I'm going to take these front control surfaces off of roll. Because it seems to have far too much roll authority. That's probably a little much on the authority there as well. Don't want to overcook that. You got any control surfaces on the back here? Control surface, well, that doesn't need to be on roll. Just trying to see if I can get these to fly reasonably well. We'll forget about. No, I'm not going to forget about the. I'm not going to forget about the ladders. I'm going to see if I can actually get both of them. Come here. Come here. No. You. Oh, you little bugger. I will have my vengeance! Ah! There we go. Okay, maybe we could up these on the back. But they are flying now. Yeah, these things don't have any chaff, do they? You did mention that. Away with the Sidewinder. Missiles coming in. Goes well wide. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, still a little bit of instability there. Always have something that's only set to yaw. And I think you might need a slightly more prominent yaw control surfaces. Anyway, I think technically that counts as one each for Jakob Stephenson and for Adam Henderson. But we do need to move on. Did my terrible craft? Your terrible craft did just win. And here I die in one volley. Yeah, you need that chaff. It seemed to be a pretty good craft. I mean, that looks to be the basis of a good craft. But it's just one of those things. It's one of those things. There's, you forget something crucial. Yeah, it's not. KSP dogfights are not something that's that forgiving. How am I going to do the rest of these fights? I think I've got enough craft now. By the way, guys, thank you very much for sending me some extra stuff. That really did help out. As I sensor there, combat ready and compatible with your KSP installation. Ooh. Oh, and I do have some more from someone else. Is that Tage Euland? Who are you in the If you can make yourself known in the chat, that would be fantastic. And M46. Right. And I'm just going to have to go check. Those are all compatible. You said you sent me some other versions of those, Sander. Spaceplane hangar. Let me see what I've got. I don't have another email from you. I haven't received that email yet. What was I going to do now? Yes! So I think everybody who sent a craft in before the stream has now had their at least one craft feature, which is good. I want to get Legged Lax on, but I think for that I think there's the other one that Titan sent in, the Kug 115. That's nice. Those intakes look a little small, but oh, it's utilising the Panthers. Oh, this will be this must be one of your Kerbal Powers craft. Do I want to stick? Taishun, hello to you. Hello. I wondered if that was someone else in the chat, but no, it is. How do you pronounce your name? I'm probably butchering it. But this is a nice looking craft. Front facing control surfaces inactive. I'm assuming that's just for air brakes. Oh, I think that is. That's nice. I like that. I really like that. Will this compete against Legged Lax Bull Puppy? You know what? Screw it, we're going to find out. $22 likes, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Sander. I shall keep an eye. I shall check my inbox now, actually. Yes, got them. Was used in my cinematic. Ah, very nice. I can see why. It's a good-looking craft. And another one from Concerning Source. Here it is with chaff. I started this stream without enough craft to go round. I now have. I think I'm gonna end up with too many. Should have just kept my mouth shut. And bring back the live stream window. It can fight. Okay, well... It can fight, but can it, one of Legged Lax's experiments, fight? That's the crucial question here. Because that's an entirely different kettle of fish. Yeah, the game is really slowing now. I'm not sure what's causing it to slow that much. KSP is currently on a little over 9 gigabytes of RAM. I assume it's just actually loading up a craft with 120 parts that's doing it. I assume that once I get to the Bull Puppy F1 it won't be quite as bad. How are we all doing in the chat? It's cooled down a lot here. I might close the window in a bit. I do like when I loaded this up and just looked at... Oh, that's interesting. It's got this weird little intake and... Oh, I see. Staring down the barrel of a GAU 8. Go have a quick drink and eat my supper. Sounds good, Sandemer. We'll see you again in a minute. More like outtake, yeah. See what you did there. Yes. Oh, I thought it was like... because it would take you out. Yeah, and they are... yeah. Titan's got custom teams there, so that's not a concern. Just make doubly sure it's quick saved, and let's get this going. These do look nice. Not overburdened with the fuel. Those intakes do look weird, kind of weirdly small in amongst all that stuff. Radiator panel. Interesting. How are we doing? Getting to 9 kilometers now. This will be fun. So we're seeing one of Legolas craft not take off vertically. Okay, around very quickly there from Titan's craft. 2 missiles away. The bull puppies steaming straight in there though. Only armed with the sidewinders, but that might be enough. Popping a snowstorm of chaff there. Comes back around. We'll get away some more. The Cougs, the less manoeuvrable of the craft, they are going to be sort of kept on the ropes for a bit, I think. Are those AIM 120s? Oh, I thought the bullpuppy would just had the sidewinders. Oh, one of the Cougs gone already. The bullpuppy's coming around, no doubt trying to get the trying to bring their Gowates into action, but now Josh Kerman could have an opportunity. No, does not have an opportunity. Has some of his parts stripped off. I just give up, mate. You know, just deploy, shoot. No, too late. Oh no, it wasn't. That was quite fun. I just want to fly one of these things. That is obscene. That is absolutely obscene. I went to get camera tools to put on the to get the target set, but it was over before I could. Okay. Anyway, yeah, revert flight to spaceplane hangar. Cook, a bull puppy. Who are we going to go for now? Choky pretty boy. Look in the video at least. Where's for you? Most all once you turn into energy when it's fired. They work. Yeah, they work really well. I forget to wash the empty yogurt pot. Fair enough, Sander. What else do we have on the list? Let's look at some people who didn't get their craft in before the stream started, but nonetheless have sent something in or have made a request. Cobra 1. Standard. Yeah. Like some of the things that have been done down the bottom here. A little bit of extra wing surface. That looks good. Yeah, full plane and tailplane configuration. Not too much there. None of the control surface is specialised, but I'm sure it's got enough in the tank to not worry too much about that. I gave you my X5 so you do not run out. Yes. Efficient is inefficient like that, yeah. Okay, let's. Who did we have? I think that was Ghosty Kerman to start with, wasn't it? So, I'm doing this differently now. I'm just going down one for each to. Yeah, what am I trying to say? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm just trying to rotate through the patron Kerbals in a different way. That was the long and short of what I was getting at there. You fancy the Avanios for the next fight? Okay. We can see what we can make happen. The moment I'm going to do Tage's Cobra 1 again. I did ask you how you pronounce that. I didn't actually see if you replied. No, I don't think there was one. The Avanian, yes. So I might try the Avanian against Adam Henderson's F503. I want to stick the Cobra 1 up against Ion's Project Singularity. It's but complicated. Fair enough. Sorry, I just saw something on the Discord that made me smile. Let's place you down. Spawn another one of these things. Oh, no, too far, too far, too far. Cobra 1. And then Ion Kerman. Place that vessel, and now, yes, Ion wanted his Project Singularity out, so having done a craft from everybody else, so I think, yeah, we'll stick that one in there as well. Project Singularity. I can't remember what this one was like. I hope I haven't completely... I hope I haven't. This isn't a hideously unbalanced fight. So the chat's gone very quiet all of a sudden. We still alive in there? Ooh. Always a good looking craft. Always a beautiful craft. Just waiting in anticipation. Oh. I'm starting to feel a little bit tired now. I think it's just I've spent quite a long time these last couple of days trying to get stuff recorded. I think I put it out on the Discord. I am now recording the thing that will take Skyrim's midweek slot once Skyrim is finished, which I'm planning to announce in next week's stream. Actually, that's going to be a first plays, isn't it? So that might not be the best time. Well, let's do it now then. We next the midweek series will after Skyrim will be City Skylines. Going to be doing a City Skylines playthrough. It's not really a playthrough, is it? There's no No definite end point. You know what I mean. We'll be building a pretty big city. Just to double check, I've quick saved this. And let's start the competition. Cobra's away. He's going to want a little bit of a nudge to help it to get to 500 meters, because otherwise these things tend to take ages. All will be revealed. All will be revealed. I'm not using a custom map or anything. It's just one of the maps that's comes with the game. It's well, one of the ones that comes with one of the official DLCs. Leg of that Kerman comes around. Ion Kerman gets around as well. Gets missiles away. Just a single one per target. Is that? Has he got harm missiles on here? Interesting choice. Breaking low, popping countermeasures. Yeah, no problem avoiding those. Comes back around. Ooh, going for the aim 9. Is it? Was the last one an aim 9? I'm not paying attention that well much, am I? That's not good. The Project Singularities, they come around. Like that Kerman does get an AMRAAM away. Has to pull up hard. Not avoiding missiles this time, just avoiding the ground. Does to him to help your survival chances. Oh, one of the Cobras. Looks like one of the Cobras took a pretty nasty whack. Yes, this one got a... Oh. And the other Cobra is not looking in the rudest of health. Ion Kerman has to kind of hold in there. The Singularities try and line up a shot, but can't quite manage it. It's a manoeuvrable craft. This is a manoeuvrable... Oh, not quite manoeuvrable enough. Came around, presented too much surface area to the Singularities. This has the makings of a decent craft. Can I get you out? Can I deploy your shooting time? No, I can't. Oh, steak. Oh, steak. Now, good luck. Okay. So depressed by the prospect of ending someone else's life that they couldn't stand life on this mortal coil any longer. I am going to go... What am I going to go for? Let's download these Evanians. Check they're compatible with my version. Whack these into the space plane hangar. Okay. The cockpit actually survived. I got the Kerbal out. He slammed into the ground and the sodding cockpit survived. Revert flight to spaceplane hangar. Which deliver any more. I don't really know much about anything BD Armory. Really? Because those were some decent flying aircraft. I mean, the Project Singularities got the better of them, but they were decent. They really were decent. Did I drag those into the... Yes, I did. Not you. Yeah, these are the M. Let's take a look at the 9-3. I mean, missile-wise. Yeah, you normally want to put like 2 per target on the guard menu. That's what most people seem to seem to think is optimum. I find it works quite well. The harm missiles, you don't want the harm missiles really on for air to air. Get yourself a raid. I think there was a radome on there. I can just take a look actually, can't I? No, I can't. Yeah, you've got a radome on there. Just take off the harm missiles, stick an AMRAAM in its place, and Bob's your uncle. Should improve its prospects. So this is the Avanian. Looks decent. Looks decent. Is it just 32 parts? Ah, missileless. Does it have any countermeasures? Missileless, but also countermeasuresless. Let's take a look at what else we have. Hang on. If you'll excuse me 1 second. Oh, right. Sorry, this thing has spaces in its file name, so I'm not sure what that's going to do to its position on the list. There we go, the F503. Oh, it's a mini version! Oh, that is the sweetest thing. Yeah, we're going to have to... Let's take a look at the... make sure that's... You are not going to want that on pitch. Not unless you've got this on negative, because that's going to be, on average, that's going to be in front of the centre of mass. That is so adorable. Centre of lift and centre of mass is quite close together. I think I might do is take the Avanian. I've named the F stand. I have not, but as I said, I like to, we try to, unless it's sort of pretty exceptional circumstances, like I'm running out of craft, I try to limit people to like 2 per thing. Has this got an autopilot on it? To 2 craft per stream. No, it hasn't. This looks like it could handle itself pretty well. Yeah, you're going to want to take these off a pitch as well. That might provide a little bit of benefit. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to stick the sort of the standard, more advanced tune on this. Because it looks like it might be able to handle it. And then if you're going to go in, as you put it, guns and glory, that's going to be fine, but it's going to need to survive the inevitable onslaught of stuff that's going to come its way. Where do I want to put them? Let's do... Let's do them back here, actually. That's probably a really good place for them. Facing sort of slightly backwards and slightly outwards. Chaff dispensers. Was that up or down? That was up. And chaff. Let's just put a couple there. Couple there. That should do us. Ion Kerman this time. Just going to save that little variant of it, just in case it massages the locks in the aircraft itself. Hey, I just realised I forgot to add countermeasures onto my F503. Oh, bloody hell. Firehawk Dynamics has been working on something big. Ooh, I am intrigued. Do tell me more. Use the original range for better TWR. I forgot. Yeah, that's... Well, technically it's not going to come under missile fire, so we don't need to worry about it for this particular fight. We can probably get away with it. Anyway, hello to you, Firehawk 596. I completely forgot to say hello. My GF1 was my first aircraft in BD Armory. Oops, sorry, I'm just trying to scroll up and see something. Alice had been scouring K2 spy plane footage. And it might be a good idea to make an essentials kitcraft tank with AI, CM weapons to import and copy the parts from. That's an idea. And something is in the works. I look forward to seeing it. R1 spy plane drones to spy on your aircraft development. That is a really good idea, Vulcan. What are we going for? What are we going for? It's the Ivanyan. That sodding insect is still flying around this room. Too far, too far. Yeah, let's go for the auto-saved ship now we know, because we'll know that's definitely the right one. Ion, lovely, I'm back from the dead and the stream's nearly over. Your Project Singularity won its fight. This is, I think this is going to have to actually be the last fight. What do we do? Thank you everybody who sent an extra craft, by the way. That was incredibly useful. It has actually allowed this stream to keep going. I got sent an improved version of the Hawk Mark III, didn't I? So I'm just going to star that. Yeah, so we're gonna have some extra craft for the next mailbag stream. But I think time is running away with us. So we will what I'll do is we'll get this fight done. I'll go see if I can squeeze another few minutes out of it. Set so rack AIs and staff as sub-assemblies. Nice. So then Steak Kerman, yep. I made a really cool stupid plane. This is the place for exactly that sort of thing. That's pretty much what these streams are made for. Oh, for God's sake, come here. Yeah, I will be going back to something I was saying ages ago, which I hadn't really finished talking about. Yeah, I'll be releasing more details about the City Skyline series a little closer to the time. Where are we? Oh, what was I doing? Oh my God, my brain is fried. Maybe I should just get to bed. There it is, F503. And we're going up to the top of the list again, so this is Ghosty Kerman. I try to spawn it with vessel mover, it explodes. Yeah, what causes craft to do that? (8:58 p.m) It is exactly that time here as well. But I've got a few bits to do before knocking everything on the head, and I've got to be up tomorrow. Ugh. Make sure these are on different teams. Get rid of vessel mover. Quick save. I'm hoping these will fly okay after last time. Let's see what happens. What the hell just happened there? What was that with the take off, take off, take off, take off, take off. They seem to be reasonably stable. They don't seem to... I haven't really seen this one used very much, the mule. Oh, it's a reversible thrust. Oh, that's interesting. So when you brake... Ah, take... What are you doing? It won't pull up. Why won't it? Because now I'm going to have to go back and restart the fight, and I really should be doing something else. Okay, let's... In the meantime, let's go grab the updated Hawk Mark III. Yeah, I've made a note of that, so it looks like we won't get round to this stream, but it's there in my list. Toggle brake, not engage brake. Let's go take a quick look at the action groups. Toggle thrust reverser. So let's just take a look at something. Let the brakes off. Let's put the brakes on. Edit action groups. Is there another one that does the thrust reverser? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. Just to be on the safe side, because it looked like it was doing pretty well. Okay, I think we're all good. Yeah, that's the other thing as well, isn't it? When I remove the toggle for it, when you remove the toggle for it, be sure to make sure you turn it off before you try and take off. Oh! I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back to some semblance of a stream in just a second once I've actually worked out what the hell I am doing here. Ah. Feels like the behind centre of mass, lads, not slightly behind engine. Right, okay. Forward thrust. Forward thrust. Quick save once again. Going to pull up a bit more if you want any chance of getting up to that 500 before the competition starts. How are the Evanians doing? Yeah, they seem okay. Set them up with a reasonable amount of countermeasures. They should be okay at dodging the missiles there. Then once everything gets up close and personal, I do like these craft. I mean, I really like these craft. These craft really like the ground. I think you might want a bit more authority on these. There we go. Missiles away. I think the real competition is only really going to begin once these get close enough to start. Are you going to start popping countermeasures? Oh, now you will. Yep. Okay. Manages to dodge that. Evanian also now close enough to start. Yeah, stick coming comes around. Ooh, selects the A9. Missiles away. Legolat Kerman popping countermeasures. Just about manages to outfox that missile. Steadicam will try and get onto his tail, but I don't think these have got enough control authority in the elevators. That's looking better. Oh, one of the Evanians has gone. I didn't see what happened there. Just trying to just tweak. Oh, little bit of instability in the turn, which is going to be bad news if a missile comes in. That must have been what happened with the other one. Are these craft going for guns? I like the F5. Oh, that's disappeared from the vessel switcher. It's gone. I like these F503s. These need a bit of tuning. But I think they're reasonably good. Why did one of these things... Oh yeah, I turned it off, didn't I? Okay. Switch teams. Always a fun little game to play. Yeah, look at this one come around now. Trying to bring guns to bear. Nothing doing on this pass. Where's the other guy? Brake slow. That might allow... Yeah, sneak comers. Oh no, these things don't have any countermeasures, do they? Oh, I just watched the Singularity Suicide. Yeah, oh yes, I remember. Yeah, that's it. They won and then they lost. The Hawk Ultra gun. Yeah, I laugh over the Lego when he still died. Improve one for next time. Try putting two of the Evanians against each other. We could do. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, these need a bit of tweaking, I think. But they do look gorgeous. They just... Oh, there's a right up my street. Anyway, I need to go and see what's going on out there so we can see if I can carry on the stream for a minute or two. I can probably get one more fight in. Oh yeah, what's going on over there? I don't think we'll do another one of what we've just done, Sander. If you can send me some countermeasured up versions of those planes before the next stream, that would be brilliant. Countermeasured and missiled up. That would be fantastic. Who have we not seen more than one of? I'll see you later, Firehawk. What I might do... Time to head back into KSP probably. Time for one more fight. 23 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. And also thank to you to Legedlack and to Ghosty for the super chats. That was fantastic. To my more established subscribers, do you mind if I just, instead of using the craft you sent me just in case I ran out, would you mind terribly if I just used some from people who haven't had a lot of craft featured over the sort of the history of these streams? Looking at sort of Ben and Steek specifically. Do you mind if I just put those into the next mailbag stream? Because Jacob Svetsson, I want to see his fixed Hawk Mark III. And Tage, I think we could look at another one of his crafts, so we'll do that as a fight. The second best I have to offer. We'll give the newbies some airtime. You are going to like it. I look forward to it. So. The Hawk Mark III, we've seen the basic design of that. I just want to check out the next craft. A craft very fittingly named given some of the issues we've had during this stream. Kraken Mark I. Ooh, droney drone. That might be a little unbalanced, but I do like the look of that. It does look a bit too much. Is that a harm missile there? What's the other one? Oh, too far. Up a bit. Yeah, the game's starting to lag a bit down. The M46. Yeah, that's a man fighter. There's chaff. Ooh, lots of flare dispensers. Who did I do last time? Was it Josh or was it Iron? I think it was Iron. I think Lake Lack Kerman this time. So Saturn, okay. The M46 against the Hawk. Craft through Discord instead of email. I am he who watches in the Discord. Oh, cool. Yeah, feel free. It's sort of, if I just have the Discord open, I can see much quicker sort of who sent me craft. So the Discord is occasionally the medium to send it through. Not always. I mean, sort of if you're sending it in advance, an email's better for you, then yeah, that's fine. I hear movement outside. I'm not sure if doing this one last fight will get me into trouble. Why have you gone off of that? Okay, yeah. But we shall persevere. To get this one last fight done. Then it's all good. Going to meet the stream to make the improved. Good stuff. Do what you need to do, because I will look forward to receiving that for the next stream. So yeah, down a little bit. Another M46, Steek Kerman. Don't get into trouble for our sakes. It's fine. I hope. So the Hawk Mark III. Just going to make a quick note there to remind me of a couple of things for next stream. Yeah, I'm getting tired now. It's one of those weird things where I don't feel particularly tired in myself, but then I sort of step back and sort of listen to myself talk, and I think, yeah, actually, you're not. You're not on the top of your game, are you? You kind of need to just go to bed. Anyone else get that, or is that just me? Yeah, there are definitely footsteps outside. So I shall try to keep a lid on the volume as well. So one more of these, and Josh Kerman. Ion Kerman will be sitting out this final fight. My apologies, Ion, if you're still kicking around. Having watched the suicide spectacular of your singularity. SP gone wrong on orbital. Okay. Last fight of the stream then. Vessel mover. Let's. Custom teams for the M46. Nice. Did that work? It did this second time. Right, let's get going. So Josh and Ghosty in the Hawk Mark III versus what's going on here? Is this Did I not click on something? Okay, that was weird. Oh, they are neutral, I see. So I needed to, yeah. Oh, I see the tail connectors there. It shouldn't make too much difference. I don't know why that has happened. Yeah, but I see what you mean there. I mean, it makes a difference to looks, but it won't actually make a difference to the actual performance of the craft. Almost adds a little bit of character, to be honest. Let's get a bit closer to the mic as I'm having to keep the volume down. You're listening to The Smooth Hour with Smith. Missiles going back and forth. I think everybody's got it in them to dodge those, especially these the M46. That has got a whole load of flares going on. Tries to line up a shot, does get a little bit something on one of the Hawk Mark III's. I didn't see which one that was. I think it was that one. This Hawk Mark III trying to come about, trying to find a target, can't do so. A missile goes in. What's that Oh, the other Hawk Mark III is in a little bit of trouble here. Hasn't lost anything crucial yet that I can see. Probably just some missiles for the moment. Is getting a smattering though. The M46 is, yeah, seem to have the upper hand for the moment. Look at that Kerman trying to line up that last little shot, that trying to get that killing blow. Can't quite do it. Gets another hit. Smoke pouring out of the Hawk Mark III. That's the battle damage. I don't know if that will prove fatal. No, just about manages to save it. The other Hawk Mark III. Yeah, the M46s have definitely got the Hawks on the ropes here. Uh-oh. Ghosty Kerman is not having a good time. Neither is Josh Kerman by the looks of things. Okay. Yeah. Steek and Leg of Luck Kerman are victorious. Leg of Luck Kerman just trying to drop a bit of salt into the wounds there. Alright. I have no idea about camera tools with the latest version. I'll have to see. Where's camera tools? Secondary target. So you know what we're going to do here, don't you? Stick on the dogfight cam. Just watch these two just fight each other. It's a joust. It's not much of a joust. Steek Kerman gets shredded. Leg of that Kerman. Yeah. Brutal. Just destroys the cockpit. Oh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Fantastic stuff. Thank you to Jacob and to Tage for those craft. But that will have to be it for today. Yeah, good stuff. Thank you very much. I'm only able to put as a greeting. They'll interpret that as, oh, you want to go? Right. Yes. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you very much for for watching. Thank you very much for all the likes. 23 likes. That's fantastic. Thank you very much once again to Leg of Lack and to Ghosty for the super chats. Yeah. And thank you very much to everyone who sent in a craft. There have been some crackers. My thank you to everybody who heeded the call for more craft. Ended up with more than we needed in the end, but that's the way it goes. So, more Skyrim during the week. Just 2 more weeks worth of Skyrim to go before we move on to the City Skyline series. Wait. Here's your free subscription of lead. Faceplant the plane. This is weird. Okay, if we must. Harm missiles. Harm missiles not good for air-to-air combat. How close to the obelisk can I faceplant? Good luck. Up a bit. That'll do. It's not bad. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Iron, for the £2. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you indeed. Merry Christmas to you as well. What was I saying? Yeah. Skyrim during the week. Just 2 weeks worth of videos to go for that. Then before we're on the City Skyline series. The final heat of Fight a Subscriber next Saturday. That's already recorded and uploaded and scheduled. Scheduled. I'm British. I should say scheduled. There'll be another first play stream next weekend, unless I do feel like doing the whole designer fighter thing. And then, yeah, I'll see you then. And then, fingers crossed, another mailbag stream in about 2 weeks' time. But that's everything for today. So, yeah, thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.